Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about protecting your photos online. If you're looking for a way to prevent others from ever being able to copy your online photo, you may as well stop this video now. Because the only true way to protect your photos is to not publish them in the first place. It just isn't possible any other way. Now, anything which is displayed online can in principle be copied, since the image information has already been transmitted. What you can do, however, is to make copying more difficult and to ensure usage terms are clear, so that visitors know you are serious about image protection. Now, the first step is to ensure your photos are copyrighted. Fortunately, in most countries, this happens automatically when the photo is created, including in the US, UK, or anywhere in the EU actually, and Canada. No action is required on your part to obtain copyright, and you'll have all necessary legal rights to recover damages, which is money from unauthorised use. While copyright is sufficient for the vast majority of online photos, simply having your copyright won't prevent people from copying it. So you have to simply make it more difficult to copy your photos. I've got a number of simple methods for you to attempt to stop your photos from being copied. One of the ways to make copying more difficult is through the use of hidden layers. Now what you do is place the actual image behind a transparent foreground image, and the online image will appear completely normal because you're looking through a clear image. But if someone tries to right click and save it, the save part will be the blank foreground image, not the true image, which is the background. Now, another way to make it more difficult is through what's called tiling. Now, when you tile your image, you effectively break your photo up into small image tiles. Now, these tiles will appear as a continuous image online, but anyone trying to copy your image will end up saving only one tile piece. However, the tiling approach also means the web server will have to provide several files instead of just one, which may make your web page load slowly. And someone can just save all the tiles and put them together anyway. So other than that, you could disable your right clicks. Now, this can be a very effective way of letting your visitors know you're serious about image protection, and this way you could make a copyright notice pop up whenever someone tries to save your image. Another thing you could do is use Flash to display your image. Now, this prevents any kind of right clicking or saving in standard browsers. However, your visitor can still access the original image if they view the HTML source code. Now, the problem with these methods though is that they can easily be beaten by a simple screen capture. So the next step is to manipulate or alter your image so that screen captures are of no use. Now, the first way is through watermarks. Now, watermarks are a good way to make it clear that you're serious about copyright protection, and they also make it more likely that you will receive credit even when an image has been copied without your consent. As after all, your name, website or logo will always be present. However, a big problem with watermarks is that they can distract from the image, and the format of a watermark can take away from what you're trying to show in your image in the first place. But on the other hand, if watermarks is too subtle or very transparent, it often means it can be edited out easily. Now, a visible watermark is therefore not an ideal option. So instead you could choose to add a frame to your image with your details on the frame. Now this way, if image is saved, the frame comes with it, and you can put all your details on it so that you will always receive your credit on other people's website, but obviously a simple crop would get rid of the frame. Now regardless, watermarks and image frames may require you to keep additional versions of your image, further complicating your photo editing workflow. However, if you have full control of your own web server, you may be able to simplify this process by having the server automatically generate your watermarks or image frames. Now, you could also attach all your images to a license agreement, and you can have full restriction license, making it known that no copying whatsoever is permitted, or on the other hand, you could have a public domain license, allowing copying anywhere, or you could have a license allowing copying anywhere with the restriction that credit must be given. So you've probably established already that prevention isn't possible. Therefore, detection is paramount. However, detection may be a slight issue when there are millions upon millions of web pages and you can't simply sit there all day searching for your image. So if you're lucky enough to have a site which is highly trafficked and your work has a distinct style, then your chances are that one of your many visitors will recognise your photo and tell you if they see it being used elsewhere. But however, for the other 99% of us, you can use one of the many automated tools that help you search for copies of an image, such as TinEye, reverse image search, or on Google's image search, click similar below the image. However, these won't really help if your photo has been modified since copying. If your photo is only relevant with certain text, you might have luck searching for the copies of the text. Sites such as Copyscape can be used to search for plagiarism or duplicates of your web page. So other than this, what do you do if you find someone using your photos without your consent or not in accordance with your license agreements? Well, firstly, get in touch with them. Don't be aggressive and go in with 2 feet. Simply point out that you haven't given them permission to use your images and state that your work is copyrighted and request that the work be removed. Now, if this works, great, but if not, the next step is to get in touch with their web host. Tell them that you've tried to resolve it with a person and tell them to remove it instead. Now, if this gets you nowhere, look around on the web page for any advertising or affiliate links. After all, if they're getting traffic due to your images, the advertiser or affiliate people would love to know, as this is more than likely abusing their systems. And if it gets this far, you could take legal action in your country's appropriate court or legal system. Obviously, I can't advise you on how to do this. I don't know the legal system outside of the UK. So there we have it, online image protection. It's not possible unless you don't publish your work in the first place. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which should hopefully be how to disassemble a lens and clean out the fungus and dust.